How you guys doing today? I hope that you guys are having the most wonderfulest day. I hope everything is flooding to you. I hope all blessings is coming to you fast, quick, and in a hurry. I hope that you guys are just having the most wonderfulest day. Without further ado, let's get right into it, okay? Um, in this moment, guys, I feel the need to sit over here and say that it's just time to start. Start where? Start wherever you want to start. Start wherever you want to start. Baby, it's your world. I'm just living in it. That could be very significant. How you doing, Queen? How you doing? Let's make it happen. How you doing, Blue? How you doing tomorrow? Look at everybody popping up. How you doing, Haas? Amani, Kara, family in today. Good morning. Is we on our Zoom today? I guess we're on our Zoom real early. I love that though. Let's keep going, y'all. Um, Today is just about you sitting over here getting everything done, y'all. It's so funny because last night I had went to sleep super early, like super early. That could be very significant because my sleep schedule has been a little weird lately. But I woke up at like 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning or something like that. And I was just like, well, time to start my day. So that could be significant. Some of you guys could be having early mornings. How you doing, Tim? Some of you guys could be having really early mornings, y'all, because I woke up and I cleaned my whole kitchen. I literally sat over here and I was sweeping. I cleaned my bathroom. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I ended up cleansing my home. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And I was like, you know what? Let me go and let me go do my hair. So I was like, I went and did my hair. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm done with this, let me get in the shower. Let me wash this shit out. So it was just, everything was lining up. Then it was just like, you know what? Let me go to my favorite little coffee shop and let me go read, take some notes. And then I was like, okay, perfect. Now it's time for my nail appointment. Everything just was in sync. And then I came home and I was just like, okay, I feel like I need a little nap, just to catch me up or bring me up, and then I was back. And how you doing, Earth Queen? You said I love the hair and nails. Thanks. Being in sync, being in flow is what's going to be very important for you guys in these next moments. As to why is because a lot of you guys are in preparation season. A lot of you guys are about to see your fucking plants that you've been, your little seeds turn into plants. A lot of you guys are about to see partnerships coming in. It's so funny because I got a text about about a reading I had did like a few months back, and the reading was about a happy marriage. So marriage is coming in, babies coming in. Somebody was sending me baby clothes, like pictures, and I just found out one of my cousins is pregnant. Actually, 2 of my cousins are pregnant, so that could be very significant. Blessings on top of blessings just flooding into your life in so many different ways. And I hope that you guys are excited. How you doing, Jess? Jess, it's very important that you're here today. And thank you. You reminded me. Because I had seen a license plate with your name on it. And it made me realize this. So the reason why I had woke up because I had heard the sound of dog breathing, or like a dog breathing outside, and it reminded me of my dog that ran away, and her name is Georgia, so that could be significant. But I just heard it, but it was like the blinds, and the blinds were moving, and so it just made me remember like when she would come in and out, so that could be significant. 333, you could be seeing threes like crazy right now. 1 2 3. I feel the need to sit over here and say moving day. So move in day, movie day, and moving day. Bonnie 222, Cali, Diego, Colorado, put it down, Epiphany, Florida, Moo, so somewhere with cows, Leo, Georgia, Bella, Peru, Jess 111, heads up, pop cycle, and I meant to put popsicle, so that could be very significant. I don't know if you guys remember that little thing, but it was like a little fan, but it had like a little star on it, or it wasn't a star, but it was like a little thing that could be very significant. If you know what I'm talking about, then that's for you. Stars could be significant, pearls, pumpkins, chargers, pregnant, goofy, and Eve. So heavy feminine energy. Which brings me to my next thing. A lot of you guys are learning that you get more with being sweeter than being just rude. So that could be very significant in this time. it's funny because I feel like I need to bring this to like awareness. A lot of you guys used to fight things or fight people with arguments, fight people with fire with fire. But a lot of you guys are learning to fight fire with just listen. Either you could talk to me calmly or we don't gotta talk at all. And it's not disrespectful and it's not distasteful. You're starting to be responded to a lot better. A lot of you guys are doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, a lot of crying. A lot of people were crying today, and I just feel the need to say, continue to release. This week is a week of releasing. Even for myself, guys. That could be very significant. Accepting yourself. A lot of you guys are coming into this place of not being able to be like anyone else. You can only be yourself. You can't wear a mask anymore, and anytime you try to put that bitch back on, it's gonna fall off. And it's uncomfortable. I feel like, and you know what it is? It's a discomfort because a lot of you guys are not used to showing this amount of emotions. A lot of you guys are not used to. You're not used to it, but now it's time to get used to it. And it's so funny because I've been wearing green all day and it represents heart chakra, but I felt the need to grab like my little pink cover and put it over it because I was just like, whatever, like, so I'm hearing comforting your heart in this moment. Giving love to your heart, giving love to your mind, giving love to the soul. It's calling my attention to this one specific person, guys. Virgo energy could be significant. I feel the need to tell you guys in this moment, get out of your head, but really pay attention to how people come into your life and how they're removed. I know that was a lot, but hear me out. When people come into your life, usually it's because they're a mirror reflection of where you're at. There was this person that I was called to go back to in order to move forward. And one thing that I had noticed was, damn, like this person was a mirror reflection of me at a certain time. But God told me to go back this last time to see that I'm no longer there. But also how much I could get by being kinder than going into straight argumentative states. It also showed me that this person's feelings for me was very much truly still there, but insecurity would not let him see that. So that could be very significant. Maybe in 1871 could be significant. A lot of you guys might think, or maybe you felt that somebody didn't care about you, but they did. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes, guys, when you meet people, you be so self-involved. You got your own insecurities. You got your own shit going on. Like, so it's easy to push away somebody that does like you. It's easy to push away people that's for you. The initials SP could be significant. Basketball could be significant. K's could be significant. Cancers. Your third eye could be very significant because they're just telling me to give you guys some insight right now. I'm seeing something about the Tasmanian devil could be significant. So destruction, tornadoes, Ohio could be significant. I was about to start sneezing. Like, wait, something about Ohio could be very significant. Sagittarius could be significant. I'm hearing the Playboy bunny. You could be dealing with player energy. Confirmation. Somebody like just text me and say, because I think this is significant, why you gotta talk to me with your sexy voice? But I was just sending a voice note so somebody could really admire you. Somebody could really love you, because I'm just seeing or really just like the fuck out of you, because I'm seeing like y'all, like, have y'all ever been with people that like y'all? How you doing, Dave? Have y'all ever been, how you doing, Brooke? Have you guys ever been with somebody that liked y'all? And what I mean by that is just like, they just like they're enamored by you. They want to kiss on you, like you want to kiss on them. Like, it's so funny, and hear me. because I really have been paying attention to past connections, new connections, ones that have worked, ones that hasn't. And one thing that I have noticed is, and it's 3, 2, 1 as I say this, is that there are some people where I'm instantly just like in confirmation. There are some people where I'm instantly just like, ooh, like I want to be affectionate with. And then there's some people where I'm just like, get the fuck, like, like I just be on gangster shit. So that could be very significant. You said clingy. Yes, Audrey. How you doing, babe? I didn't even know you were in here. You said, you right. This girl has brought me food every day this week to work. Blue. Baby, let me tell you something. How you doing, y'all? I want y'all to hear me. In this moment, like, I feel the need to ask y'all, have y'all really dealt with people that really like y'all asses? Because it's like, people do kind shit like that. People sit over here and show up for you in different ways. People want to see you. They want to, if you're not texting them back, it's like, it's not so much as because they clingy, but it's just like, I want to talk to you. Like, that's what I mean. And you say, and it feels great. It feels. And I think that that's significant. Wyoming could be significant. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into the read. Because I feel like there's more to this than what meets the eye. And God has been like with me heavy on partnerships, on coming into unity, about being intentional, about communicating. Heavy emphasis on communicating, guys, your feelings, your game plan, your intentions with people, telling people you miss them, telling people that you care, opening up. And I know that a lot of you guys have been hurt in your past, but baby, that's the past. I know a lot of y'all were raised by people that did not know how to communicate. It's funny, I was having a conversation with my mom this morning, and she was just like, you know, I don't know what it is, but sometimes I can get very flustered. Confirmation, and it's 323, so California could be significant. But she was like, you know what? She was like, I could have conversations about certain things, but she was like, I notice when I start to get a little upset, or like if I get a little triggered, like I can't communicate well, and it comes off as being aggressive, or it comes off as me being rude, and it comes off as people always making me seem like I'm the problem when I'm not the problem. That could be very significant, guys. And I had to tell my mom, I was like, there was nothing wrong with how you communicating except for taking your emotions out of it. You communicate with your emotions, and a lot of people, and I had to tell her, and actually I got to go back and tell her, when you guys communicate with your emotions, if people are not in the space, or if people don't know how to respond to that, they're going to run away from you. And I just got a confirmation with me explaining that to you guys. That's crazy. A lot of the past connections, when I felt like I would get overly emotional, overly impulsive, or people weren't doing things my way, or they didn't understand me more so, I would go left. I would be like, well, I would take it to the extreme. And I just realized, like, it's because I see my mama take it to the extreme. And until like, it's kind of like I had to unteach myself that, to be more calm when I'm angry, to take pause, and then come back to it. That could be very significant in this time when your emotions are at an all-time high. Take pause and then come back to that conversation when you have calmed down, and explain to your person, listen, I'm not perfect. If you don't give me this time, I'm going to say something that you probably don't want me to say. That could be very significant. Understanding yourself, accepting yourself, and then moving forward. That could be very significant in this time. Communication is key. And I was explaining to my mom, she was like, I just don't feel like I'm a great communicator. And I'm just like, well, the only way you get better at being a great communicator is actually speaking, is actually communicating. And that's significant. You said you are so right. I said that to my family this past week. I'm telling you, Kira, alignment. The only way you guys can get better at anything is when you're constantly doing it. So that could be significant, okay? How you doing, Slim? Now let's get into the read. Fixing old stuff in order to come into new stuff. I can admit, like, when I was speaking to my mom, it made me really open my eyes, y'all, to damn, like, I get it now. I get why you felt like you were boxed in. I get why you felt like you didn't have nobody, because everybody told you that your emotions, that like they downplayed your emotions, they downplayed you. So imagine all your life, you're downplayed. People don't take your emotions seriously. People don't take your feelings seriously. They don't take your mind seriously. They don't take that you guys are empaths. I realized my mom is an empath. She feels things. That's why you can never lie to her and shit like that. She passed that to me. And so it's like, but one thing that I learned is that I know how to shut that shit off. She hadn't learned that yet. And I think she's learning now that it's not about wearing a mask. It's not about being, it's about you removing yourself from environments that you're not wanted in. And the only way you guys can truly get control of your emotions is if you choose to get control over your emotions. You choose not to give a fuck about how other people view you. You choose to accept you. You choose to show up as who you are, and you choose peace over overreacting. That could be very significant in this time. Patience, being patient with yourself. Understanding not everybody's gonna get you, and not everybody will. But the more peaceful you become, guys, the more you have this tolerance with people. The more that you learn not to flash on people. A lot of the times, y'all, it don't even be the people, it just be what you're going through. That could be very significant. But let's get into y'all reading, because I feel like the energy is all over. I feel a little bit of love. I feel a little bit of family healing, understanding, shit, impulsive. So I want to see where the energy is today, y'all, because it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Healing heart. Healing hearts. Maybe your family has something to do with healing your heart. I'm hearing keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. It's so funny because the past 2 times I have got on live, like today and yesterday, my nose has been I don't know, it's been weird. Some of y'all could be sick or something, because I've been fine all day, and then I'm just like nose is starting to nosy, or some of y'all being nosy or something like that. Oh, there's the baby crying. Some of y'all really do have babies coming in. Toddlers. Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, guys. I was reading this book that's called Indigo Child. I want to give you guys some insights on it, just very briefly, just pinpoints. Indigo children are sensitive to a lot of feelings. Some of you guys are, and what we call them now is chosen ones, or like ones with psychic abilities. But I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that the children that are being brought into this world, and even maybe possibly you, are very sensitive to nature, sensitive to touch. They could be brilliant at one thing, but like have dyslexia in one area, ADHD, whatever you want to label this shit today. So I feel the need to sit over here and say that some of you guys need to understand that you're not stupid. You're not dumb like your family says you are. You just have psychic abilities. You have abilities in other areas. I have this thing, y'all, where when I read stuff, I know when it's real versus when it's not real, because my mind will retain it. If my mind is not retaining the information, it's because something in the information is faulty. I can only read, like I could read opinions and shit like that, but I don't do well with reading other people's opinions. I do well with reading people's facts. I do well with facts. Shit that's important. If I feel like the shit is redundant and it keeps repeating itself, my mind will just be like, skip a beat. Like, skip this book, throw the book away. That could be very significant. Intaking your mind with knowledge-based stuff versus just stupid shit. So yeah, that could be significant. Some of you guys could be pregnant in this time, or getting pregnant, because I just see pregnancy here. I see the initial P. And I'm thinking, oh no, I just realized 3 people I know is pregnant. Yes, so pregnancy energy. The goat could be significant. Getting pregnant by a goat. I don't know what that means. What is a goat? Or like in their profession, a goat, the year of the goat. Be mindful. I don't know what the GOAT tendencies are, but just be mindful of that. I'm seeing infinity symbols, and I'm seeing an X. An X can want to get you pregnant. I'm hearing, can we get tipsy? So yeah, just be mindful of drinking with an X or an O situation. They could be having some falsettos or something like that. They could be having some thoughts about you. I think you got away type shit. Yeah. I don't know why I just got this random download, guys. Some of you guys are on your glow up season, and I'm just hearing, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. I gotta get it. Like, I gotta get it. I don't know who that's coming from, but it's coming from someone. So, yeah, just be mindful of that. Okay, channel for collective. What do they need to know? Where's the energy today? You're giving me too many. Okay, I'll take that one. 1 a.m. magic could be significant. Gifts heightening. Key knowing. Leos could be significant. Why is y'all giving me so many? I don't want all these damn cards. That could be significant. Some of you guys are like slow stepping you and slow stepping processing and shit like that. You like, I don't want all this. Give it to me one at a time. Or maybe the messages, downloads, things are coming in fast and in a hurry. And you just like, big dog, this is a little too much. I keep thinking of Cinderella and Princess Diaries. Princess Diana could be significant. I have a reading that's entitled that. You guys, that could be very important right now. As to why, I don't know. Separation is required. We don't mix anymore. Yeah, some of you guys are required to go backwards just to realize that we not a mix. Some of it is just like an epiphany of realizing like, baby, I outgrew you. More money came out in reverse. For some reason, I feel the need to sit over here and say, if you're not focusing on your money, focus on your money. But biggest thing is that I'm literally just getting what doesn't make you no money needs to be removed. That could be very significant. What does, or amplifying it could be, I'm hearing what doesn't, remove it. What does, amplify it. If you're dealing with a person and they don't make you no money, get rid of them or something like that. That could be within your energy, because we always say energy is currency. So if somebody is bringing your energy to a certain caliber, making you feel like you can't have, they need to be removed. That could be family, friends, people you love, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, whatever. It's just like, if somebody is shortchanging you, then they got to be removed. I'm hearing shortchanging you, but I'm also hearing if they are overall being negative. You guys are being urged to move environments, and I feel like you guys are going to, and you're going to have assistance with it. Yeah, thinking about you, dreaming about you came out. I don't have my headphones here. Please hold, guys. Hey, you said you gotta come find me. Yeah. No, you don't have to find me. Why you start like that? Wait, what? Well, I'm working right now. I'm working right now, so I'm gonna call you back. He said I brighten up your day. Shut the fuck up. No, actually, you know what? I do brighten up your day. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm working right now. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, bye. Boy, shut up. Bye. Yeah, I never answer my phone on live. Like, I hardly do. But I felt like I had to. That could be very significant. Love's coming into your life. But he's a new person. So, people being kinder to you or something like that. Confirmation. This person is delusional. Y'all, hear me well. It's so funny, and I have to tell y'all this story because it's going to add up. It's all, let me tell you something. It's all aligned. You say you brighten his day. Like, let me hear you something. You said, I just got a text too, confirmation. Hear me, y'all. It's funny because, like, that person, I swear, like, he is trying to manifest the fuck out of me. When I tell you this man is, like, really trying, like, it is the funniest thing. Because I'm just, like, I'm going with the flow. And that could be very significant. But this person, like, he's like, you don't even know. Like, you gonna be my future wife. He was like, oh, you talking to my future mom? Like, man, when I say manifesting, I say he is being the most delusionist of delusion. But that could be significant. I feel like that's significant because some of you guys need to be so delusional about this next part of your life in order to bring it in. Trying, effort is made. Effort is made, so yeah. Anyway, let's keep going, y'all. Bonnie and Clyde could be significant. Now I'm hearing Beyonce, I don't care if we on the run. So let's keep going. I just keep hearing if loving you is a crime. Liar, liar, pants on fire came out sideways. In this time, guys, if this is old, shit, even if it's new, be mindful of somebody lying. As to what they're lying about, just depends. Depends on the day, depends on the time, depends on what you got going on. Confirmation. I feel the need to say the easy way that you solve things with a liar is that you be real. If you are real with people, then people will be real with you. Easy fix. Some of you guys have key intuitions to know when people are lying to you, so just tell the truth. Yeah. I'm hearing, yeah, I do what I want. So little Uzi Vert could be significant. I don't know why, but he could be significant right now. But I'm just hearing, yeah, I started from the bottom, made my way to the top. I don't even know if he says that, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. In this moment, I feel like the more that you guys are healing your family wounds, your heart wounds, your daddy issues, mommy issues, the more it's opening you up to connections. Do you want me or not? Tell me. Why did that come to you? Oh, you could be dealing with somebody. I feel the need to sit over here and say, if you don't want somebody, just say you don't want them. Be honest. But this is real for me. It's right here. So y'all could really be dealing with somebody that do want you. To be honest, y'all, I kind of feel like it's a few people want y'all. I'm hearing if you don't know now, you know. A lot of people want your attention. A lot of people want your they want you. It's funny, the more you heal your heart, the more you heal yourself, the more people want you. You're hot commodity. The more like feminine you are, the more they want to protect you. The more you open up, even if you're masculine, the more you are honest and you're open about what you're going through. Because I'm hearing jazz in my head right now. Like, the more I was open, the more I realized that it's like, I'm here for you if you need me. That could be very significant in this time, guys. Showing appreciation, showing love to the right people, but to everyone. To everyone until they have to be removed. But maybe these next few people coming into your life don't be removed. Maybe they're for you. I'm here to stay. That could be very significant. And then wife energy came out. Yeah. Some of you guys, ooh, damn, let me be careful about scratching my face because these nails are sharp as shit. Some of you guys could have babies and they scratch you in your face. Be careful. 444 came out in reverse. Maybe some of you guys are not looking for a connection. Right on time is in reverse. Maybe some of you guys are like, this is possibly like the worst time of my life. Like this, I am going through shit, Charlie. I don't need somebody right now. I need this money. I don't know. Maybe you're having problems with money right now. I need this money. That's what I just keep hearing. Well, if you're going through financial burdens, why don't you tell the people you dealing with that you're going through financial burdens? What is it? Because you don't want to look weak? You don't want to look like you don't have your life together? Well, let's be real. You don't have your life together, so therefore, let's get your life together. I don't know why I felt like speaking in like a British accent, a London accent. That could be significant. You can have people all over the world or something like that. I'm just hearing the fancy cars, the woman in the caviar. You know where we are, cause we pimping all over the world. I'm hearing a sing it house. The world. I don't know why that's significant. But no, on a serious note, like some of you guys like really like, you don't understand that you have people that really will support you and help you. Ask for help, you shall receive help. Stop asking for help from the wrong people. Ding dong. Yeah. Can we record this in reverse? And then the gameplay is in reverse. Yeah. I'm literally just getting that somebody really wants to fit you into their vision. You know what's kind of funny? I just feel like it's kind of a few people. Everybody could see you as wish fulfillment. But I just keep getting that you guys are at a point where like, I don't even want to take pictures, Shardy. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm just getting that energy. Tell me, I was like, bitch, I don't even want to come out the crib. Like, but it's just like, this is the time. Baby, you gotta make some shit shake or something like that. You challenge yourself. You gotta challenge yourself right now. Use your resources. I feel the need to say, stop giving your resources out in this moment. Use your resources. For some reason, I'm hearing Cadet Kelly. And what happened in that movie? She moved away. Maybe you need to be disciplined right now. You need to add some discipline. Maybe you just over here like her with her colors and shit. You need some stability in your life. You could be dealing with somebody in the military, but that doesn't have to necessarily just be that. I don't know why I was gonna say she will be loved. Maybe some of you guys think that you're unlovable. Whoop. I was about to say whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Jamaica, Haitian, the Caribbean. That could be significant. Maybe you think that you're unlovable because of the things that you've been through, and I just feel the need to say that's not true. It's kind of funny because I'm hearing 1 + 1 = 2. Somebody loves your scars. Somebody loves the things that you went through because it shows that you're human. For some reason, a lot of people can think that you're perfect. You have the perfect life. You went through the perfect shit. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. You went through incredible things, but you surpassed it. So they view you as like Superman, superhero, made of steel. She don't take no shit. He don't take no shit. Confirmation. Y'all don't take no shit. But it's like when you do go through things, it makes it as though you don't want to ask nobody because you have this illusion of you have it all together. And in this moment, it doesn't look like you do. So then Superwoman, Superman becomes the person that needs to be saved. But if you think about Marvel movies, and Marvel movies can be significant, sometimes superheroes got to be saved too. And you guys have to allow people to come save your ass. Come get saved by a hero. Real shit. Like, it is what I'm hearing. It is what it is. Ask and you shall receive. And if you don't receive it, then it's just not those people that's supposed to give it to you. Jennifer Collective. I don't care if we on the run. Damn, why is this? It won't let me put it down. Maybe you're trying to force yourself into things. Can you fix the deck? Okay, there we go. Some old shit tried to creep out and we not letting that happen. You said this is confirmation. I feel like Jazz is here. Is it here? I think she is. I'm not sure. Text her. Channel for collective. Take your trash out. It stinks. Trash is at play. Get rid of the old. Somebody does want you, but take out the old, bring in the new. That's very significant for you guys right now. Stop thinking the past is going to repeat itself. It's not. It's already taken out. It's like a it's kind of like some of you guys have already like what is it? You've already taken out the trash, but maybe you got like an odor that smells like it's like an after smell. Like, just clean your shit up. You still thinking that the trash is there, but it's gone. Or maybe you sat over here, because I did this before too, because it's just giving me an illusion of a trash. You know how you take the trash out and then you forget, like, damn, here goes a pizza box, or here goes what is it? Like, damn, I forgot to grab the trash in the bathroom real quick. Like, if it's just that little shit, go take that shit. Y'all got y'all Costco bag boxes, y'all Sam's Club boxes. It's just, I'm literally just hearing, if it's that shit, just take a double trip. And then it's gone. The old is gone. And to apply that to your life, to just using the analogy, some of you guys thought that your old emotions, like you was done with shit, and shit is creeping up, and it's like, oh, I think I really do care. Well, go take a trip down memory lane to see if you really care, or if it's just you being lonely. Was this person really a bad person, or was I just in my feelings because they left? Is this person, was I a really bad person because I chose to leave, or were they just or was I just villainized when I was saving both of our lives because this was toxic? Shit like that. Some things require 2 trips. Confirmation. 2 trips. I'm hearing, I just took a trip. I just took a trip. Next time for sure, don't bother. In reverse. Bullshit is at play in reverse. Yeah. I'm hearing this time bother. This time clear it out. This time see. This time. It's kind of funny. For some reason, I just got in my head. Sometimes you guys have to be the villain in people's lives in order for them to take the necessary steps forward. Sometimes you got to be aggressive with people. Sometimes you got to say some shit to make them, move, to make them shake. But some people need love versus some people need aggression. You gotta use your spidey senses or something like that. Woo. Trying for collective. I'm craving you came out, and the past is no longer comfortable. Move on in reverse. Yeah. I've been saying this for like a few days now. Some of you guys really do have to go back to your past to get through your future. Not to sit there, but to get confirmations. To conform. Confirmation. To conform. Not to conform. I don't know. I'm hearing to conform or not conform. To conform or not. So I'm hearing pick your battles. Do I want to fight? Do I not want to fight? Do I want to fight? Do I not want to fight? Do I want to say something smart or do I want to be nice? Do I want to say it kindly or do I want to say it rudely? Like, I'm just hearing back and forth energy. I feel like the best way that you could determine where you need to be and who you need to be or how you need to show up is, what would your new self say? If you're dealing with old stuff, what would your new self say? How would your new person, your new person deal with it? I was gonna say new person. So maybe some of you guys need to envision like what is your perfect person before you go back to anything, before you make and maybe some of y'all get that when y'all do go back to people. It just depends. Some of y'all could get in y'all dreams. But I'm just here and do what's best for you. But I'm hearing some of you guys are being required to go back to these old people to show them your new self, to see how much you've grown, to see how much you've outgrown, and see how much they've grown too. Some of these people are not the same people that you left them as. But that was the point. Cheers to the freaking weekend. The weekend could be significant. I'm hearing cheers to that. Cheers to being different. Cheers to not being the same people. We're not supposed to be the same people. My love for you is stronger. Thank you. Yeah. You might find that an ex might become a really good friend. Old situation becomes a really great friend. Yeah. I want to switch the decks really quickly because I want to I just feel like switching real quick. And then I'm going to get into personal reads. If you guys want to be added to the list, you can. I believe it has already started. And if you guys are like, yo, Charlie, I want to do some exclusive shit. Like, I don't want to be seen by nobody. I need a you and me. I don't give you guys a set price when I'm doing donation-based readings. The reason being is because I want to show up for those that cannot afford my readings. However, if you're like, big dog, I really do need something in private, reach out to me. You can either email me or you can book me on my site, okay? I offer video readings and I also offer phone readings. If you have an Apple phone, we could FaceTime. But if you like, big dog, too much, we could just talk on the phone, okay? Whichever one is better for you. Now let's get into the read, okay? Again, you can join the list by donating to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal, okay? Let's get into it. What are the hidden messages for today? I feel like that's where I want to start. What's being hidden? Strings, invisible strings. Yeah, invisible strings maybe from your past. People that love you. It could even be your father. Invisible strings. Invisible. I'm hearing like father, like son. Like father, like daughter, like mother, like. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? I can't make this shit up. The daddy issues is right here. But it's sideways. So it's like maybe some of y'all are halfway through dealing with your daddy shit. That could be significant. Invisible strings. But to what and to who? People that you call daddy, so people you fucking. It could be your physical father. Invisible strings to the past. That's why some of you guys are going back to cut those invisible strings. I'm seeing severing ties, Pisces energy, severing ties. 1, 2, 3. Businesses, old corporations, severing ties. I'm hearing one with the universe. Star Wars could be significant. Yoda could be significant. I see the baby Yoda today, so that could be significant. Thanksgiving could be very significant. Severing ties, the star came out. I'm hearing severing ties of your old life. The reason why is because I'm hearing with the invisible strings, it has you thinking you're not good enough when you're actually the fucking star. I'm also seeing cutting invisible strings as having to do too much, having to show out because maybe daddy wasn't there, or maybe a parent wasn't there because they couldn't be there. But it's just like, maybe I'm hearing being neglected, being abandoned, cutting that stream because you're no longer neglected. You're no longer abandoned. And for some reason, it was really hard for me to say that. Maybe some of you guys, and I'm seeing your heart, like your third eye chakra is in your heart when it, like, so it's out of place. Your intuition, your key senses may be out of place right now, because you're dealing with things, with the invisible strings. But I'm hearing, just because a parent walked away from you, or siblings walked away from you, or life was challenging, you had people not see your fullest potential. Maybe they loved but didn't love you. I'm just hearing that, baby. The alcohol isn't going to fix that. Those substances isn't going to fix that. You decorating yourself with beauty and makeup will not fix that. You have to feel that. Feel the neglect, feel the abandonment, feel what's missing. Feel the invisible stream. A lot of y'all feel y'all emotions being tugged on in this moment. You feel people in trying to telecommunicate with you. You feel people trying to, you feel it. Trying to get into your psyche. But I'm literally just getting, guys, that you have to sever this tie. It's kind of fucked up because the tie, one of the tie is heavy on insecurity. Heavy on people pleasing too. And the reason it all started was because parents wasn't here. Yeah. Severing ties. I'm hearing it went back to a really early place, and I'm just hearing creating new memories. The past is what you have to sever ties to. Not because the past isn't great. It's so funny. I just seen something that says thank you for continuing. The past, guys, in this moment can hurt you, because if you think that the past is as good as it gets, well then that's as good as it gets. In this moment, God is sitting over here saying, I'm telling you to sever ties to your past, not because I want to be mean to you, not because I want to become a villain, not because I don't want you to have everything that you envision yourself having. It's just your past no longer serves you. The strings holding you are invisible, so they really not holding you. But if they mentally got you fucked up, then I guess it's as good as a physical string. That could be significant. In this moment, you're being required to trust that God knows best, and it's not even just about God. Like, you know best. You know what's best for you. You know what needs to be released. You know, heavy emphasis on daddy. You know what needs to be released, at least starting off. But I'm hearing you don't need to worry about what else, because some of you guys is like, well, Charlie, I've been doing the work. Like, God, I've been doing the work on this. But it's like, I'm hearing you start with daddy, but you don't end with daddy. You start with these strings first, and then you focus on the rest. I'm hearing you go back to coddle yourself. That's what this card is reminding me of. I wonder if you guys can see it. I'm like, you're going back to your inner child to go and coddle yourself. And it's kind of funny. I did a back and forth energy. Maybe you go back and forth with coddling your inner child, but I'm hearing you need to sit with your inner child and get, I'm hearing, and love them. If you have kids, you need to sit with them and explain to them what you've been through. Because let me tell you guys something about you and your kids that's to come, or that you have currently. You're not a dummy, so why do you think your kids is dummies? If you don't have kids yet, if you're working with kids, confirmation. They're not dumb, so why are you treating them like they're dumb? You're not dumb, so why are you surrounding yourself around people that treat you like you're dumb? I know sometimes it could be a tactic to get more information, but you're not showing up as your true self. You're dumbing yourself down, literally, physically, and mentally. So some of you guys have to give up on over-giving to people that aren't giving you anything back in return. If they giving you, like, if it's, I'm hearing if it's reciprocity, like if it's equal. If God tells you, because there are times where God tells us, like, big dog, you need to give this, or you need to show up in this kind of way. Do that. But not every single Tuesday. Yeah. Because not everybody deserves that. Not everybody deserves what it is that you have to offer. Some people are just looking to take from you, to take credit for you. But I think the biggest thing is that you guys have to really, and it's funny, you know how I started this live and I was just like, you know, have y'all really ever been with somebody that like really fucked with you? Like, y'all know how I started that way. That was a serious question. Like, serious, like, we laughing and shit, but that's a serious question. The reason why it's serious is because, guys, God really has like a family for you, and I really want to turn this off. So hold on, let me show you, because I want to show you guys the cards. God has like a family union for you, but it's just like you keep being entertained by like the past. You keep being entertained by like old shit. And it's like you think that the best that you could possibly have is bullshit. But in reality, God in this moment is sitting over here saying, big dog, you can have more shit. You can have people that actually give you quality shit versus just adding to your shit. You can have people that take shit away from you versus adding on to the plate of baggage. That's the significance. That's just what it is. You give somebody, you meet somebody that show equal give and take. Whether even that could even be just within friendships, guys. I give to you, you give to me. You celebrate my birthday big, I celebrate your birthday big. We have birthday celebrations big. Showing up, calling. Listen, I'm going through something. Can we have a conversation? I need to hear your voice. You make me feel better. I don't know, shit like that. I feel like people in y'all past, y'all made y'all feel like that y'all was wrong for wanting to feel that. Some of you guys, when you were kids, like you really did have just a whole bunch of abundant love to give, and everybody turned their back on you. Maybe you had a few little soldiers, maybe one little soldier that was with you, but for the most part, they just they turned backs on you. Maybe they were jealous of you, jealous of your gifts, because some of you guys were psychic from when you were kids and you didn't even realize it. Some of these people were jealous because of your beauty. You may have not even known what beauty was back then, but they seen it and they were just like, well, let's take that from them. Some people were jealous of your personality. Let's take that from them. Like, it's giving a lot. It's giving neglection. People neglected you because it was easier not to deal with you, because maybe you were the problem child, or deemed as the problem child, but you wasn't really a problem. You just required extra attention. And people made you feel bad for needing that extra attention, even in partnerships. So that's when I asked you guys, have you truly been with somebody that really likes you versus someone that neglects you, like your daddy or your mama? And when I say neglect, I know oftentimes we like to think of just a parent just not being in the household, although that can be true. When I mean neglect, I mean somebody working so much, choosing work or choosing other women, or choosing other relationships. If it's a mom, choosing other people over choosing loving you, taking care of you. Them not knowing what love is, and them thinking that just giving you the clothes on your back and a roof over your head is love, and I need more. you need more but was not given more, guys. And I think that the biggest thing in this moment is that, well, now that you learned that you were shortchanged even from childhood, now we have to make sure that we're not shortchanging you in your adulthood. And the only way that we can make sure that it's equal, that we're getting exactly what it is that we deserve, is by us going back to our past. By us keeping it a being about when we were shortchanged versus when we were given the world. By us not getting the ick because somebody is actually showing us attention. Some of you guys don't realize you attract your parents. And I know a lot of y'all are like, Charlie, I don't, but you do. You have in the past. You find it appealing that the mysterious or the mystics of people, because they're not there, it's kind of sick, but you find interest in people that don't really show you no attention, because really the people that show you attention you get bored with or something like that. The people that show you attention, they come off as clingy or too much. Some of you guys don't know how to sit with people that actually want you, because you've never felt wanted in your life. But you do know what it feels like to be abandoned. You do know what it feels like to feel other people's emotions, because hear me, I'm not saying that your parents were incapable of love. I'm not sitting over here saying that your parents didn't have sensitive things and they weren't sensitive people too, but they weren't sensitive to you. So you grew up thinking that, well, everybody isn't going to be sensitive. And that's what develops coming from loving and being sensitive and needing and wanting to being in self, to being internal, to not wanting to feel anything, to feeling wrong, to feeling bad for to feeling bad for crying, to feeling bad for expressing your wants, for you not even thinking that your wants matter. Nobody told you that. Maybe people tried to come back and tell you that, but the damage was already done. And that could be very significant in this time, guys, is that some of you guys are being required, and honestly, I'm going to say all of you guys, you're being required to request more, to want more, specifically when it comes to love and family, them respecting you. If they don't see you, make them see you by standing on boundaries. Of course, they're not going to like a partner that makes you be seen. Of course, they're going to try to sabotage that, but do everything in your power to make sure it doesn't get sabotaged. If you choose the right person and not somebody that is just in it for the attention or in it just for the shits and giggles for the looks of things, well then, you know that your partnership can't be destroyed. I mean, you wasn't destroyed by your family, so your partnership shouldn't be able to be destroyed. You attract what you are. But if you behave as a weak individual, well, therefore you will attract weak individuals. Do you understand that? If you some of you guys, I'm gonna keep it a beat with y'all. It's not space that you need. It's not space that you need. You need affection. And this is coming from a person, y'all. I am the type of person where baby, I need my space. Separate rooms, need time. Some of you guys have had enough space for a lifetime. You've been neglected for a lifetime. Matter of fact, you had so much space You can give out space and still have space. That's how much space y'all have. And not to make jokes of it, but it's some of you guys need you need partnerships. You're so fixated on, I just want to do this alone. I want to be alone. I'm comfortable alone. I'm good alone. I know alone. Some of you guys is like, you do want partnerships, but when you get in partnerships, it triggers you, so you get out of partnerships. Okay. So in turn, it's easier to be alone. But some of you guys don't need any more space. You need somebody that's going to fill your space, because that's when you do the work. That's where you heal. Some of you guys need people that really love you guys, friendships, relationships, even your family. Holding your family accountable when they don't show up for you. Holding your family accountable and speaking truth. I asked for help and you didn't help me. No, you didn't. Well, you remember pulling up receipts if you must. But it's not about proving a point. It's not about being aggressive no more. It's just about, I want to fill my space with people that love me. And if you don't love me, if you're just here to play, if you're just here on a money move because it's just, this looks better. You want to dress it up with me. I don't want that. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Healing and intelligence. A lot of you guys, I told y'all some of y'all is gonna be with a motherfucking goat. And that I was lying. I want to say your healing and your intelligence is one and the same. But if you have your back turned towards it, and I want to show you guys, because completeness is at the bottom of the deck. Healing is required in order to be a part of completeness, but so is your intelligence. I always say, don't try to insult my intelligence, because that's the quickest way you can get dropped. In this moment, I feel the need to sit over here and say that some of you guys, your intelligence and your healing, at first it was working against you guys, but now it's time to make it work for you. That means removing the snakes and cutting away the snakes that's not supposed to be there. That means going back to your inner child and raising it up. I'm even hearing, like, it's kind of funny. I'm seeing you go back to your inner child and heal your inner child. Like, I'm hearing, like, taking your power back from people. But then it's also like with an intelligence thing. Although, yes, you appear as an adult, it's time to get your knowledge up from a child too. Yeah. Some of you guys just could have been born the year of the snake or the year of the cat or the year of the goat. But I'm literally just getting, guys, in this moment, messages. We talked about cutting strings, the invisible strings. And I think the biggest things is that some of these strings was attached to snakes. Now, I've made a live before and I said sometimes snakes are needed in order to help you guys move forward. Sometimes it's just because they can, I'm hearing anybody could be a messenger. Every duckling, all the ducklings in the little ugly duckling was required. Why? Because in the ugly duckling, we had to get the storyline correct. We had to get the image. We had to feel what it felt like for all the other people to be normal, but the ugly duckling was not. So I'm hearing everybody in your life that was the villain, or everybody that neglected you, or everybody that sat over here and they chose their human experience over yours. They were needed. Where some of y'all fucked up bad is that you tried to intellectualize other people's feelings. What do you mean, Charlie? You tried to make shit, or you tried to make sense of bullshit. That works against you. What do you mean, Charlie? This person wasn't here because they had something going on. And maybe that is true. But people show up for who they want to show up for, guys. They're just taking, they just have a lot of meetings going on and business going on. That is true. But you still matter. So you could simply be, and even going back to that phone call I received, he was like, you're going to get me in trouble. I'm over here working, trying to call you and stuff like that. Like, if they wanted to, they would. Trying to intellectualize why daddy left, why mommy left. Some of you guys have to feel it. Because you can intellectualize and be like, okay, well, my dad came from a household of people that wasn't there. He lost his dad when he was, I believe, 12 or 15, something between those ages. And his mom wasn't emotionally available, so hence why my dad is very emotional, but not there, but not available. I can intellectualize that shit, but that still doesn't negate the fact that I did not have a father present, or at least my physical father. We can touch mother too, y'all, real quick. My mom was there technically, yes, but I mean, she was also working 3 jobs. So was she there? Was I raised by my sister? Yeah. Both are true, but it doesn't negate the fact that it still hurt not having her around. Shit like that. You can intellectualize things that happen. You can make sense of everything. You can literally make sense of, I understand that this is how it was because of this. But that does not negate the fact that that shit hurt you. And you have to feel that. That's what I mean. Once you can intellectualize, okay, I understand that this has happened because of this. I understand that this is the root of this. I understand this. But then you allow yourself to feel it. Well, then you come into completeness. I understand the reason why I sit over here and try to control everything, or I try to create my reality, is because I've been having to create my reality since I was a kid, because nobody else made a reality for me. Hear me. When I say some of you guys were neglected from childhood, I mean it. Some of y'all had to figure this shit out, had to leave home early on. Because there was nobody to guide you, but that was y'all path. Nobody was ever supposed to guide you but you. But you always were looking for a parent because you seen everybody else around you had guidance. You was always looking for somebody to guide you because everybody else around you had a plan, or maybe they had supportive parents, or at least that's how it appeared. Maybe you've seen your friends' parents showing up to their basketball games or their events and shit like that, but you don't know secretly that they are alcoholics. Their parents were alcoholics. So yeah, they showed up, but they were mostly embarrassing than actually supportive. The outside look again, you're like, well, but at least they showed up, because my parents didn't even show up. The reason why I'm speaking on this, guys, is because it's time to feel and keep it a beat about everything. Because that's what helps you heal more. That's what brings you more into completeness. And it's kind of funny because God in this moment is like, I'm undoing everything that I taught you in your past, because what you went through is not normal. Um, Not everybody's going to neglect you, and I hear birds chirping outside. Every day is not going to be a rainy day. Every day is not going to be a hurt day. Every day is not going to be a grind day. I'm hearing a leg day. It's not like nobody's trying to pull your legs. Not everybody's going to turn their back on you just because it started that way. Does not mean it has to finish that way. And I think that that's why God is requiring you guys to open your chakra, because a lot of you guys are meeting good people. We can attest, some of the people you met, even though they were playboys, playgirls, they were good people. They were just neglected as much as you was neglected. And they just felt like, maybe I'm going to leave you before you leave me. Or I'm going to play with you before you get the chance to play me, because some of their parents was players. Maybe their interest was just all over the place, that they never really, they knew how to start something but didn't know how to finish something. Maybe that's you. Point of the matter is that neglect people attract neglected people. The difference is that when you start to heal your neglection and you start to heal your abandonment, you start to heal and really recognize that in order for me to not attract this anymore, I have to show up. And even if I do attract somebody that was neglected, at least I'm working on myself, so I know I'm attracting somebody that's working on them. The difference between the old and the new is that the new is trying. The new is trying to show up even when it fucking seems hard. The healing is being done. The effort is being made. The people are there defending you. You're defending them. The difference is within effort, guys. And I think that that's the biggest thing is that once effort is made, then you realign. And I'm gonna leave it there. Let's get into personals, guys. If this is where I bid y'all asses adieu, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. To those that stick around for personals, even if you're not getting a personal, I always say stick around. There might be something in somebody else's reading that's for you. You're welcome, Autumn. Know that all my videos are uploaded to my YouTube. So guess what? This message, if you like Big Dog, you is dropping gems. I need to go back and write this shit down. It'll be posted. Chanel, you ready, Big Dog? I'm hearing, dear Lord, if you guys want to be added to the list, you can sit over here and either donate to the Cash App or donate to my motherfucking link in bio. Okay? Okay. You said, yep, I've been putting in more effort these past few months than ever. Slim, keep going. Keep motherfucking going. Okay? That's what's gonna get you through. Okay, let's go. Chanel, where your ass at? Pop up. That could be very significant, guys. Let me pop out. And then Chanel, if you're not here, let's go Sharon. Sharon, where your ass at? Come here. Cause your ass like to run away. And Sharon, you're not running today. You like to run. You're not running today. Let's go. That could be significant. For some reason, I felt the need to check the time, and I'm like, what time is it? Sharon, you're always on time, even when you're not on time. I also feel the need to sit over here and say that when it comes to this love shit, have you realized that it's time for you to put yourself first in order to attract exactly what it is that you need? Thank you, my love. Have you realized that in this moment that the only person that you need more than anything is you? Nobody else can give you that wish fulfillment. Understand in this moment, Sharon, that love is being offered to you, but I want you to ask yourself, is it being offered to you wholly, or is it only, are you only receiving a percentage from it? The reason I say is because if healing, or if a person is showing up as someone you have to fight and someone that's trying to outsmart you, is that truly love? I mean, you could show up as the Two of Cups all day long, but I'm just hearing somebody comes from a past of fighting, a past of not doing work on themselves, a past of conflict, a past of playboy energy. So are they truly for you? Are you ready, Sharon? I think that's very significant in this moment. It's so funny that they have me asking all these different questions in this moment, because it's like I just keep hearing, don't go hiding again. This situation is not to hide you away from anything, Sharon. It's to bring you closer to self, but also closer to union. You're not going to die alone, Sharon, if that's what you're wondering. But maybe you might have to sleep alone a little bit in order to find your peace. For some reason, I see somebody over here washing dishes right now. Maybe you need to clean up your stuff. Clean up your eating is what I'm seeing. I see something about cutting. You could be making something, making food. Maybe the biggest thing in this moment is that it's time to, I don't know what I was going to say. It's time to have some makeup sex. Maybe it's not about fighting all the time. It's not about being in your head all the time. Yeah. Every time I keep pulling, this shit don't get no better. I think that's significant. When shit isn't supposed to be together, like it's not gonna work out. The way I can say this, Sharon, is that talk is cheap, baby. Talk is fucking cheap. If you request love, love can show up in so many different fucking forms. That's where you have to be specific about what it is that you want the love to be made up of. Whoever you're dealing with is not a fool. They know what they're doing. They know the manipulation tactics. They know, I don't know why I'm smelling, but like a warehouse or something. I smell like a warehouse, like just dust. That's what it is, dust. Maybe I'm smelling dust because he's dusty. But it's like, technically, I'm thinking of Scorpios. Technically, this person couldn't show up and take the pictures. But that doesn't mean that he's the person for you. Technically, they could show up and they can show out, but they don't mentally make sense for you. And although technically it looks like 7 equals 7, they can mirror you. It's just they're mirroring a side that's not good to you, Sharon. They're mirroring a side to you that's they're mirroring your old side, not your new side, bringing out old shit in you that does not serve you. That's significant. Wanting you, and it could be a brand new person. It does not have to necessarily be an old person, but it's just like it's bringing out the old Sharon. But I think it's strategic, triggering you for a reason. Falseness, speaking but not doing. Sharing a lot of the things, and the reason why you're attracting such people is just because you're being urged to sit over here and stick up for yourself. More importantly, for you to identify when somebody's playing with you versus when they're not. To be able to identify, okay, this person isn't healed enough to date. Confirmation. Somebody wants you to do things in your way, or do things their way. But it doesn't, it works against you. It's all a game, Sharon. And I think you just need this reveal in order to snap out of it. Okay? I hope that helps. I hate doing these type of readings, but I guess everybody, realize, Sharon, that everybody comes into your life in order to awaken you in some type of way. Now, whether if you want to be open to it or if you want to be open to the message, that's on you, baby. Whether you want to keep it a being with yourself, that's on you. But the biggest thing is that in this moment, Sharon, you can't lie to yourself about what shit is and what it ain't, okay? Okay. You said, I just got a notification. Right on time, baby. Confirmations. Always in alignment. But know that in this moment, baby, when people are brought into your life, if they're there to mirror an ugly side of you, it's because it's something you need to heal. That's it. That's all. And then you remove them. Okay? Chanel, is you in here? Let's go. If you guys want to join the list, you can sit over here and donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Okay? Either way, I'm going to get to you. The list is already started, so let's get to it. Chanel, for some reason, I want to touch my amethyst with you today. Let's go, amethysty. Let's see what's going on. I see your heart. Cancer's in your heart. I'm not getting literally. I'm getting more so of emotions. Because when I think of cancers, I think of water energy. But I'm also hearing two things. Heart problems could run into your family, so just be mindful of that. Somebody could have passed away that had a heart condition. They're showing up right now. They could want to communicate with you through music. So Chanel, and I'm seeing it's a woman, so I'm hearing celebrations. I see the 3 of Cups. Yeah, they want to celebrate with you. It looks almost like a grandmother or something like that. Something about the military could be significant, but I'm just hearing that they communicate with you. Maybe your ancestors communicate with you through music. Start listening to more music, even if it's love songs, even if it's new songs that they've never heard before yet. They just want to communicate with you. They could give you love advice about people. I'm hearing people, places, things. What's going on? I'm hearing like Marvin Gaye. Or is that Marvin Gaye? What's going on? It's so funny. I remember my mom told me that my grandmother passed away. Confirmation. My grandmother passed away. I don't know what the fuck that is. But she only cried. She cried when Marvin Gaye died or something like that. That could be significant. I don't know why. Play some Marvin Gaye. I just thought about Marvin Gaye by Big Sean, so Scorpios could be significant. Know that no matter what trials you are going through, you are protected. I see a bear. Like, I literally see like a grizzly bear. So Memphis could be significant. But I'm hearing hibernation. Some of your like spirit guides are like physical animals. I feel the need to say that, like they're carrying you through, and that's a confirmation. I see a star. You could have a bodyguard that's built like a grizzly bear, but something about a big, strong guy. I didn't see a masculine that has like that's really strong, and he looks like a grizzly bear. I don't know who this is though. You could have a child with this person, Chanel. He's just tall. He's very muscular, and I just see a baby in his hand. He's carrying the star. This could be your dad, but it could be your husband too. I'm seeing two people now. Chanel, I see you getting married and kissing. But Chanel, ain't you already married? Am I tripping? I can't remember if you're married or not. But I see two people kissing. It looks like kissing a rose. A rose could be significant. I'm seeing marriage though. Reviewing it, the vows. It's the renewing of vows. You could have already did that or something like that. Renewals. What are roses? Roses are renewals. Going to like a place, like an island or something. I started thinking of Mexico or something like that, but yeah. I'm seeing you kiss somebody's mind. Somebody is very intelligent. Confirmation. Somebody is healing your heart, healing your womb. I'm also seeing healing your throat chakra too. I'm also seeing your sacral chakra. Those two chakras could be very significant for you right now. And it's funny because I was going to put on like my royal blue shirt today because for throat chakra, but I was like, I've been rocking green all day. I'm going to do green. So hearts could be significant, but, and we started with hearts. So the big three, confirmation, your sacral, your heart, and your throat chakra. Work on those. For some reason, I feel like I want to tell you, treat your life like a Disneyland. My Disneyland reading could be very significant for you right now. I can't remember what's in it, but I just feel like I got to tell you that. I just see cotton candy. Okay, let's pull some cards. I think that's enough for you. Renewal. We said we got married during COVID, but never had a wedding. You need to have a wedding. It's time. It's fun because I seen you with your wedding, your thing on, so you will have one. But maybe do a destination wedding. Do somewhere fun. You could go to Australia or some shit like that. Yeah, and then the two of cups is still at the bottom of the deck. Channel for Chanel. What does she need to know though internally? You don't have to be so indecisive, Chanel. Yeah. You don't always have to have the strength. Somebody else can have the strength. Yes. Damn, they just want to show up in all love. Maybe you're going through things in your relationship right now. I think the biggest thing right now is that you have to realize that this isn't your old shit, it's your new shit. Even though you guys have been together. Hold on, give me insight, because you're trying to tell me something. They're trying to tell me something about your relationship, because your relationship is highlighting. And it feels okay, but it feels, I was going to say it feels so right. Maybe you're having a hard time because it feels so right. That feels wrong. Something feels wrong. Let me see. I'm not going to overthink this. Maybe that could be very significant. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink why you have such peace, so much love in your life. Don't feel guilty for that. Channel for Chanel. For some reason, I'm just hearing lead by example. Yeah. You can have the cars, the clothes, the jewels, the sex, and the house. That came out in reverse. You're not showing up. Are you? Chanel, why do I feel so unsure? In this moment, I just feel like your energy and it's just unsure. Maybe about you, you're unsure about everything. Is this the right way? Is this the right person? Shit, I don't know. Like, I can tell that you've been practicing beauty. Oh, thank you. Okay. Cause I was like, what the fuck is this? It's insecurity, baby. Oh, it's insecurity. A part of it, Chanel, and I'm gonna keep it a beam. You know what it is because I felt like I didn't want to say it and then I had to say it. You deserve to be loved. You deserve everything that it is that you ask for, but are you asking for enough? Do you know what it is that you need? In this moment, I'm getting, like, you could be with somebody that's willing to give you anything, but your insecurities is fucking things up. Or their insecurities could be fucking shit up. Arguments. Home is where the heart is, in reverse, and I want more in reverse. Is Chanel, there's a few different parts that's fucked up right now. I'm feeling. Because outside looking in, I'm like, okay, I see you and hubby. I even see it showing up in the cards. But then when I do my cards, and I do my situation, like, your situation is, it's fucked up. Outside looks good, inside does not. I'm seeing self-doubt, indecisiveness, second guessing, insecurity, being filled with emotions, arguments. There are good moments. There are good moments. There are good memories too. But you don't feel what is this? Your heart isn't in it. Is that it? Something feels off. Your mind feels off. Your heart feels off. Something feels off. I don't know what it is. I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. Someone seems in it. Someone doesn't. And I think I kind of like you. Temptation. It's getting like outside looking in, it looks like the bill, it sounds like the bill is built. But the house ain't no fucking home. I'm hearing, sorry to break down that brick house, but this house was built on twigs and shit. The three little pigs is what I'm getting. And we huff and we puff. So temptation could be blowing your motherfucking house down. Because you're realizing your needs aren't being met. Maybe the other person feels like their needs aren't being met too. But it's almost giving me like a you go to work and you got somebody else that's fulfilling your need, or you have somebody that sees you or something like that. You know what's fucked up is because when you guys are good, you're good. But when you're not good, you're not good. Waiting to Excel came out sideways. And what was that movie about? Women that were going through things in relationships, different things. That movie could be very significant. The past is no longer comfortable, move on, and wife energy in reverse. Yeah. You know what I'm getting? Some of this is coming from your past, Chanel. Some of the things, what is it? You not receiving what it is that you want is coming from your past. The arguments is coming from past. The only way that, and my only advice to you in this moment, Chanel, is to get you together. If this relationship, and in the card, I seen the wedding, the renewal of vows. I seen it. But I think that there's some energy that needs to be fixed before that fucking happens. There's glasses that need to be filled. There's shit that needs to be fixed before you get there. Because I remember, Chanel, the past readings, and usually I don't remember readings all too well, or at least like it's like when I'm deep in a channel, it just be God. But with yours, I remember it was like happiness, renewal. But this just feels as though like some shit, I'm hearing shit hit the fan. And that motherfucking fan stopped. And it's like it requires, this relationship requires more, maybe more than you've ever given before. Maybe you feel like you're self-sacrificing. And you're not supposed to feel like that. Maybe you feel like you're fighting and it's just like, what am I doing? I should feel like this is a home. What is that song in my head? There's a stranger in my house to go out to figure out. There's no way you can be who you say you are. You gotta be someone else, 'cause he wouldn't touch me like that. And he wouldn't treat me like you do. He would adore me. He wouldn't ignore me. I'm convinced there's a stranger in my house. I'm hearing pop quiz. Tell me where we first kissed. Tell me where my spot is. Tell me if I like it or love it, or could it be that the stranger is me? Have I changed so drastically? Is it that I want more for me and you remain the same? That's what I feel, Chanel. You're changing. They're not. And it's causing confliction. Your past is causing confliction because your body and your mind is screaming change. But your mind is saying how? You need a moment to breathe, babe. A moment to worry about self. So, here's your instructions. You can't fix everybody. You fix yourself though. What you're missing, you give to yourself. When you're feeling insecure, you fix the things that make you insecure. If you want more, then go get more. The past of you thinking that things that you don't deserve more, that you can't get more is behind you. Stop arguing. I'm hearing, don't talk about it, be about it. In this moment, God is giving you the strength yeah, he's giving you the strength to move forward. It's not about building your walls up again. I think in the past, It's funny. They want me to use this deck. In the past, they you always went back to your defenses and stuff, putting your walls up. But it's not about putting your walls up this time. It's about and then truth and fairness came out. Yeah. And then intelligence is at the bottom, and then resourcefulness. It's about you receiving balance. Know that your finances are being healed, baby. If you're worried about that, if you're worried about leaving because, well, you're not leaving because of money, you'll be good regardless. For some reason, they want me to read this one to you, so I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to leave it here. Because they keep like hinting like you need it. And I'm just hearing, yeah, your angels want you. The goddess of harmony, justice, and truth. She is usually depicted as a young woman with wings or holding the scepter of power, a symbol of eternal life. She wears an ostrich feather on her head, a symbol of lightness. Mat also represents universal order. All existence moves on the basis of the principle of justice, interpreted as law that must be observed. It is time for recovery and restoration. You may receive rewards for certain right actions, but also punishments and consequences for wrong ones. Remember that happiness can only be achieved through fairness, righteousness, and moderation. Balance is being restored. Ask God what you should do. I'm telling you, work on yourself, because that is what you can control. But ask God what is fair. And I see this lady over here like praying down on her knees. Ask what's fair. And I'm hearing, and then receive the reward, receive the gift, receive the insight. Okay? Ask what's next. Because you can't live like this no more. You can't cover this up no more. And I see it could change. I see that it's possible. I'm seeing it's possible to fix this. This is fixable. We just have to fix it the right way, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there, okay? What am I missing? You're telling me I'm missing something, Chanel. Hold on. It's not this one. Rest. What am I missing? Moving in reverse. So moving out. God don't like ugly, and you show is ugly in reverse. Work on your beauty. I'm hearing moving out the old energy. But when I said moving out, like, there was a big bang. So maybe talks of moving out. It's a secret in reverse. And then welcome home. Maybe separation is required in order for you to have a solid foundation. It doesn't need to be a secret no more, though. Your unhappiness doesn't need to be a secret anymore, Chanel. Speaking up about your needs not being met doesn't need to be a secret anymore. You don't have to say this in a distasteful way. You don't have to be mean about it. It's just, and that's a confirmation. But you do need to be real about it, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. There's possibilities for all. There's pathways for all. Go to God and ask God what will be best for you. But I think the thing that I'm getting internally is, one, you know what's best for you. But two, it's time for you to heal you. It's like I'm seeing, like, when you're sick, it's like you got to take care of you. You need somebody that's going to take care of you too. Okay? You're welcome. Let's keep going. Tati, you ready, big dog? I didn't even know I set that alarm. 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Tati, you gonna be my last person. Cause I gotta get out of here. Almost forgot. I got some readings to do after. If you guys want to book a personal read with me, you can book me on my website, okay? And it's 456, as I stated. So, where do I want to start with you, Tati? Clean out your pineal gland. Your third eye. Messages want to come through to you, Tati. A lot of information is being filled and given to you. You just have to awaken to it. Let's start. You don't have to rush through this next part of your life. You just have to be present. Whoa. Yeah. Death and rebirth, and then meditation wanted to come out. So I'm gonna take both because they feel right. In this moment, I feel like you're being required and you're being urged to change. I'm also seeing heal your heart and surrendering a lot. In this moment, I think you've been working with open and expanding your heart, getting closer to spirituality, getting closer to God, whatever it is you believe in. Even eating healthy. I just see you working on, either you're working on or you need to work on your meditation. And the reason why I say that is because you need your peace of mind. We don't need your mind in the gutter. Meditation could really help with this transformation right now. And then stability and equilibrium is at the bottom of the deck, yeah. I'm hearing the transformation is what's going to bring in more money. And it's funny because the Five of Pentacles is upright. So maybe you're having money problems. I'm hearing stability and equilibrium hours. God in this moment is coming to give you what you need. But I think the biggest thing is that, but it requires a step further by you. Yeah, you're the star, baby, but you have to get out of your head in this moment. You can make some shit shake. You can make things happen. You can, like I'm hearing, I know I can. You can make things happen for you. And it's so funny. This card wants to come out. Don't hide now. Yes. Resentment. Well, let me tell you something. Tati, you have to let the resentment go. And if you really truly want to move forward. I think the biggest thing is that you're being required to go backwards to heal the resentment. To understand that everything that happened to you happened for a reason. Confirmation. Don't get annoyed. When it comes to you dealing with your healing, when it comes to you going through the motions, getting your life together, getting your stability together, getting you together, don't get impatient and don't get annoyed. But I'm also hearing you have to go back to feel your feelings as to why things have happened a certain way in order to transform. In order to plant new seeds, and in order to surrender. Meditation in this moment could really help you as far as being able to determine what it is that you are even hurt about. It can also help you with getting out of your head, transforming the way you think about things, and accepting who you truly are, and not feeling guilty about being who you are. Yeah. In this moment, you might have to take some risk, but the risks are only on yourself. But understand, luck is in your favor. Luck is in your heart. That could be very significant. Your energy is currency, so therefore, what you put out is what you receive. They just told me to pause right now. Oh, balance. And my hands, they feel so cold, but my face feels warm. Balance. Taking a moment to pause. That's very significant for you right now. Confirmation. Taking a moment to pause in order to bring in fulfillment. For some reason, I want to say, well, is that it? I'm hearing to bring in balance. And praying away all energies that don't align with your highest potential. Why you gotta be so insecure came out. Maybe you have insecurities and resentment from your past, and it's time to clear out that debt. Anger issue at play. I'm even seeing anger. You could have dealt with people that were angry and insecure and therefore projected onto you, but I'm hearing it's time to remove those. I'm pregnant in reverse. Any pregnancies, if you ever had those, miscarriages, maybe even I'm hearing accidental pregnancies, or what is that shit called? A pregnancy scare or something like that. Forgiving yourself for not getting pregnant. I don't know. I'm trying to give you all the different scenarios, but none of them seem right to me. Did someone get you pregnant, or did someone get somebody else pregnant? Maybe letting go into the resentment of that. Or maybe you're not pregnant yet. I'm on the defense. Like, I'm going like this. You said you lost in 2019, okay? Because I'm on the fence of this. Like, I just keep going like this. Let that go. I think you're doing the best that you can, but you gotta let it go. In order to make room for your new baby. Why does this trigger you in reverse? Twins in reverse. And am I over my... why does this trigger you in reverse? Twins in reverse. And am I over my ex? Okay, am I back? Is it restored? Okay, we good. We're back. Okay, we're back. I had to make sure. My phone had went to 20%. The biggest thing that I can sit over here and say is continue to release and continue to move forward. And don't resent your past, for it's not your future. And I think you have been doing a lot of healing. I just think that there's still a few underlying things that you haven't healed from, that it's being required to pull your attention to. I think I'm in love again. Yeah. That came out in reverse too. I want you to do some shadow work. I want you to do two things. Do shadow work over false love, false pregnancies, whatever that means to you. People pretending to be in love with you, they're not. Also do shadow work over, and I know you just said that you're grateful for losing your child, but I'm just here to do shadow work over pregnancy too. The reason being is because in this moment, I'm getting, in order to bring in new love, new pregnancies the right way, we gotta heal the underlying issue of why you attracted that old shit in the first place, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. But you're doing the work. And I'm grateful that you're doing the work, and I'm happy you're doing the work, because a lot of people don't do the work. But now it's time to take you to the next step. Yeah, heavy emphasis on meditation, because meditation just came towards me. Also doing stretches and stuff like that. That will help you right now. Yoga could really expand you and open you up. I see a card that's, okay, that's what it is. Righteousness in reverse. The more you continue to get close to God, the more information will expand your mind, okay? It's time to do some stretches, baby. I love you guys. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys need me, you can book me in my bio. But other than that, I'm out of here, y'all. Okay? So have a good day. And don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And even if you do, oh well, it's part of your path, okay?